Hello Sagittarius, Elsie here to do a reading for you. It is for the week ahead, Sag. How you doing, my fire family? I hope you're well. Look, I got a couple of decks here. We're going to look at Kipper, we're going to look at the Lenormand Reverie, and then we're going to get some overall energy for the week ahead, and then we're going to hit it up with some tarot, find out what's going on. Now, if you've been here before and you are my ride or die, and I have lots of those, then thank you for coming back. And for those of you who've never been here before, welcome to you, and thanks for stopping in here. If you can stop and just make sure that you are subscribed here. If I come through your feed anyway, maybe you want to subscribe. I know it doesn't mean much to you, but it means huge things to me. Thank you so much for doing that. I appreciate you so much, Sagittarius. You are my fire family, and I am here to read for you for the week ahead. So whenever you get this, today, tomorrow, next year, Sag, it could resonate with you. It's not going to resonate for everybody today because we're not all learning at the same pace, right? And at the end of this video, I'm going to tell you about how to find the extended. Also, I'm going to tell you about private reads. Let's find out what's going on for you. Sun, Moon, Rising. Whoops. Venus and Jupiter. Tell me about Sagittarius. I think that if not already, I think Mercury is going to be retrograde in your sign. And I think it's going to be there till about the 18th or 19th, if I'm not mistaken. I don't even know what day it is today, to be honest. Let's find out what's going on for you. Tell me what's going on for Sag. Okay, somebody's thinking about you, Sag. Card number 16, I'm always going to liken it to tarot because that's who I am. Card number 16 is a tower. It feels like somebody is either changing their mind or shifting their thoughts toward you in the week ahead. And adjudication here. Somebody might be making a decision. Maybe they're making a decision in your favor. It feels like somebody here has maybe two people to pick from, two situations to pick from. It feels like right now there might be some sort of a triangle going on, or one person is trying to make a decision between two people or two situations or two thought patterns. Feels like here. Tell me about Sagittarius. And we've got bad health. Interesting. So look, bad health isn't always the health of the body. Sometimes it's bad financial health. Sometimes it's bad mental health. Sometimes it's making bad decisions. So it feels like here this person is moving slow and is very thoughtful, because I feel like they have a big decision coming up, and it may involve you. It feels like this person maybe in the past hasn't made the best decisions, or they know that they're a person who doesn't make the best decisions when it comes to their stability. We have the family room here. It feels like somebody is making a decision that they know is going to affect their life or impact their life in a big way. And the bad health might mean that this is a decision about money, property, house, home. Maybe it is about health. Could be mental health, could be money. But it feels like this person here is about to make some sort of a decision that is going to affect the health of their money, home, whatever it is. Got the family room here. And I think that you could be a person that's making this decision. Absolutely. Could also be someone who is making a decision about you and someone else, or you're making a decision between two people. Let's look at it from that point of view, that you're the one that's making a decision, and that maybe this is a worry that maybe you'll make a wrong decision that may affect your family life, or you've got to make the best decision for your family life. It feels like there is a shift in perspective or a shift in a thought pattern for you, Sag. Oh, okay, we have the cross. Yeah, it does seem like worry or sadness, or what if I make the wrong decision? If I make the wrong decision, I feel like everybody's going to see me make the wrong decision. Somebody here is digging deep or having to think very deeply, very slowly. I think that somebody here feels like, I don't want to make this decision, but I know that I have to. We've got the leader. It's because you are the leader. You're the only one that can make the decision. You know, it does feel like this has been weighing heavy on you, because the 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, right? Sorry, not 10 of Pentacles, but 10 of Wands, 10 of Clubs. Bottom right-hand corner. I feel like you are the person who's tasked with making the decision, and I feel like it's been weighing heavy on you because you're the only one that can make the decision. I feel like you're digging deep, but I feel like this is a very emotional decision, Sag. Because when you choose one thing, you're choosing to leave something else behind. So I feel like it feels like it's a thought between possibly two people, two situations, something like that. And I feel like you're going through thought patterns, like the good and the bad. Bottom of the deck. Ah, interesting. We've got the Book of Knowledge, Book of Secrets. It feels like there's something here that you want to release, like you want to release a secret. We've got the Ten of Swords in the bottom of the deck, bottom right-hand corner here. Sorry, not the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles. It feels like it's the end of something. It feels like this is going to be a decision that's going to impact the family for a long time. So I feel like you're trying to make a careful decision about something. You haven't yet made the decision, but I think that you know you have to make the decision, but it's almost like you're frozen, I'm going to say, because the polar bear, right? Feels like you're sort of frozen here. I'm not really sure what to do. Because if I make the wrong decision, everything could fall to the ground. Card 15 is the devil energy, so it could be like, maybe I'll create a codependency if I don't make the right decision. Tell me more about this. Tell me about Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. You know, I think that the sadness from this cross, or not feeling good about making a decision, because the Six of Wands is in the bottom right-hand corner, it feels like you are going to have to make a decision and everybody's going to know about it. Because that's about getting attention. Whatever decision you make is going to get you attention that I think is unwanted. We've got the Seven of Cups and you are confused. I'm not really sure what to do from here. It's like you're caught between a rock and a hard place no matter what decision you make. It feels like it's an emotional overwhelm here. But you know that it's going to impact your family life or your future, Ten of Pentacles, deeply, the Well. It's going to affect the future, everything that you do. We've got the Death card. It's going to transform everything. It's going to change it. I feel like you're the only one that can make this decision. Yeah. And that's why it's so hard. I don't know if it's not that you don't trust yourself to make a decision. Maybe the bad health tells me that in the past, maybe you haven't made decisions that were the best decisions. Maybe you just don't like to be a decision maker. Tell me more. Oh, that's why. Okay, we got the Two of Cups. It feels like it could be a decision between two people. And that's what I was getting off this adjudication, because we see a judge. Somebody's judging two people here. You could have a decision to make between two people. And I feel like it's because you have a romantic interest or you've deepened the bond with both of these people. You could be caught in the middle of something. Look, if this is not romantic for you, it does feel like you're caught in the middle of something where you are tasked with making a decision about whether I believe you or whether I believe you, because this is in court. And depending on what decision you make, you cut the other one out. It feels like two friends may be arguing and possibly you have to make a decision about who you're going to believe. If it's not romantic. Could be two family members. But I feel like for some of you, this is romantic. And I feel like you have made the wrong decision in the past about who to get on with romantically. And now you're confused. And that's why you're moving slow. It feels like, is this all an illusion? I don't really know how to deal with this. It's making you sad because you know you have to decide. And yeah, the Two of Wands is here. You have to take action. You can't just be sitting here at the well throwing in coins and making wishes into the universe. You have to take action. But we have Three of Wands and Two of Wands, which is 5. You're fighting the self. It feels like you're beating yourself up inside with having to tell one of these people no. Tell me about death, because something here is coming to an abrupt end, my friend. We've got the Queen of Cups, yeah. It's like you're really going to grow the connection with one, and the other one is going to be done. You can see the person at the headstone there. It feels like the other one is, by choosing one, you're by default not choosing the other, and it is ending a cycle with them. It's ending your relationship with them completely. So you won't have them as a friend. They are going to look at you and say, well, if you're with them, then you're not with me. Let's talk about adjudication. What's this about, please? Because I feel like Sag, you're in heavy thought about this here. I feel like with this card 16, that is the Tower in tarot, and we've got 30 and 31. It feels like you're expected to make a decision that will either have you be stuck in the situation where you are in this confusion, or you have the ability to ascend. 30, 31. You have the ability to ascend here, but it feels, oh yeah, so 30, 31, and then we have 2 and 1 is 3. We have 3s all over the place. So it feels like you are somebody who is, this is going to affect your path going forward, is what it feels like. Tell me about adjudication. What is this? We've got the 6 of Cups. Oh boy, it's 2 soulmates, friend. That's what it looks like. We've got the Knight of Wands, and you are very attracted to both. King of Pentacles, but one of them is a king and one of them is a knight. I'm telling you, I can't even. Okay, so it's like, look, the Knight of Wands is the thirst trap, kind of sexy. The thirst trap, it's the one who doesn't give you a whole lot of stability, but really a lot of fun and desire. And this person is going to make you feel as like the best looking, handsome, or beautiful that you've ever felt. They make you feel like they desire you, but they don't give you a whole lot of stability. So they're younger than you, likely. Somebody who's younger, somebody who's hot, somebody who's exciting. The Knight of Wands is here. They're brave. They take risks. They're kind of taking risks in their life. The other one, I feel, is a grown-up. I feel the other one is somebody who is financially stable. They're financially responsible, fiscally responsible. They probably own property. They probably are somebody who's really good with their money, but they are very slow. They're not fast. So they're a person who likes to begin a relationship in merit. So somebody who's very practical and pragmatic, somebody who wants to know, what do you do for a living, and not judging you on what you do for a living, but they want to know, they're going to judge you based on how responsible they think you are, because the King of Pentacles is really about being responsible for all the ways in which I move slowly through this life and build my material wealth. So I feel like there is somebody who's younger than you, possibly someone who's at your age or older than you, and you have to make a decision. And this is the thought pattern that you're in at this time. So you're confused because the 2 of Cups is here and you have feelings for both of them. It could go either way, but this here is telling me that it's sad. It's sad that I do have to pick, but you've come to a point where you have to make a choice. 2 of Wands. We do have the Devil energy here. We have the King of Wands. We have the 6 of Wands. And we have the Page of Cups. All right. So I think, Sag, it feels like you are probably, you know what? I don't think that you're going to make the decision. I think you're going to allow one of the 2 people here to make a decision. I feel that whoever is going to pursue you is going to be the one who is going to get your attention. And I think you're going to be surprised at which one it is. The Devil energy is here, and it tells me that it feels like you are very attached to both of them in an emotional way. And that's why this is such a hard and confusing decision for you to make. So I think rather than you making the decision, I feel like you're going to wait to see what happens in the future. We've got 3 wands here and we've got 3 here. This is 6 wands now. So the 6 wands is here, and it makes me feel like whichever one gives me more attention, whichever one pursues me, whichever one gives me the green flag and tells me in whatever type of way that it's time for you to come forward or it's okay for you to pursue me, that's the one I'm going to go with. That's what it feels like with the Page of Cups. It feels like whatever one I feel intuitively is the one who pursues me. If I feel it's that one, then I'm going to say yes. And that's the one that you're going to choose to deepen your connection with here. Because I feel like you're in the 2 of Pentacles with 2 people. That's what it feels like. One that's younger, one that's your age, but they're both soulmate connections. And you don't trust yourself to make a decision because you've chosen badly before. So I'm going to say that you don't want to be the leader at this point. You just want to end the cycle and wait to see which one of them is going to pursue you. So I don't think you want to make the decision, to be honest. What's this here? We've got the Sun. We've got the Three of Cups. Oh boy. Okay. That's what's going on here. So I feel like these two people are both in your social circle. It does feel like they're both in your social circle here, Sag, and card number 15 tells me that possibly you're looking at whichever one is the leader. That's probably the King of Pentacles. It feels like you're stuck between passion and practicality, I'm going to say. That you know that the passion's going to be off the rails with the Knight of Wands. And it's not to say that it won't be with the King of Pentacles, because look, Tauruses are very good lovers, right? They're very slow and very patient. But once you get the motor running, it's good, right? And so I feel like you're worried because you know what I think it is that you're come to this realization or this breakthrough that both of these people are in your social circle. And if you should choose one over the other, that you're then going to possibly break the social circle, or you're worried about how people will perceive you, or you might have to get out of the social circle altogether. Tell me about this well, because it feels like you're thinking long and hard on this. You are thinking deeply about what you want for your future. And I feel as though you feel that you need to take some sort of action. Now, even if you're not the one making the decision about which one, because I feel like it clearly doesn't matter to you. One is of stature, the other one is kind of passionate. I feel like you're making like you're at a crossroads here with the Two of Wands between practicality and passion, but it feels like you don't really want to make that decision, but you're wondering which one is best for my future. And that's what I'm asking here, because the well is here and it's very deep, and it feels like you are pulling petals off a rose. Like it feels like that. It feels like wishing well, or that you're, right? What am I hearing? Hang on. Oh gosh, I can't hear that song. Wish me love, a wishing well, kiss and tell, underneath the sycamore tree. Is that what he says? Oh gosh, if I remember, I'll try and pin it. Yeah, wish me love, a wishing well, kiss or tell, underneath the sycamore tree. Maybe that's it. Seven of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so you will release something or reveal something or come to a decision. Tell me about the Seven of Swords in the reverse. We've got the Four of Wands. Ah, okay. Five of Wands. Okay. So the reason that it feels like you're undecided, but it feels like that, I'm going to say that the wishing well might be a place of meditation for you. It's a place where you go very deep to get your answers. And it feels like this is the only place that you're going to find what your soul is going to reveal to you. It feels like you're having a hard time making a decision. The Five of Wands here is indecision. It's also beating yourself up about not being able to make a stable decision. But we do have the Nine of Wands. I feel like the reason you don't trust yourself to make the decision is because the bad health. I think that you make bad decisions when it comes to romantic things, but also it's hard because both of these people are soulmates for you. So I feel like we should probably go into the extended and talk, because it feels like there is possibly something hiding here that is telling me with the Ten of Pentacles now. That makes more sense, right? This is a long-term decision, and it feels like there is a book of secrets, or there's some knowledge in this book that we will talk about when we go into the extended, and to find out if there's an answer here. But what I do know is that there's a revelation or something that you're going to release. Something I feel is coming to the surface because the Seven of Swords is in the reverse. Something that was underneath, deep down in that well, is coming to the surface. And I feel like the stability part of it tells me you may be coming to a decision. So we've got the King of Cups. It feels like the ultimate sign for you, or the ultimate way to make the decision, is you're going to pick the one who is emotionally intelligent. This is important. This is the one who's not going to freak out when shit goes sideways. This is the one who's going to say, look, I've got you. It's okay. Don't worry about it. I've got you. So this is the one who's emotionally intelligent, who can anticipate your needs. This is the one you're going to be psychically connected to. And the Ace of Swords, I feel like this is the place where this is something that's super important to you. The realization and the clarity comes to you is whichever one is emotionally intelligent is the one that's going to be for me. I feel like you go into the Hermit energy. You pull all of your energy back to make this decision, Knight of Pentacles, and you stay there for a while. Look, I'm not going to get this answer right now in this session, but I will try and pull that out as we go into the extended. If you're interested in going to the extended, please look at the top of the pinned comment. Top of the comments for the pinned comment. If you'd like to come and watch in the membership area, there's a link there for that, and you will get at least 4 extendeds each month. I do an extended for each of the readings, so you'll get more if you're watching for more signs. And also, if you are interested in, what was I going to say? If you're interested in purchasing this outright, you hear my brain shut off just then. If you're interested in purchasing this extended outright, you can do that. There's a link there in the pinned comment. Also, if you're interested in a private read, I'm offering private reads, whether they are pre-recorded or live. I'm having so much fun doing them live with my, look, Sagittarius. I speak to Sagittarius on the phone all the time, and it's so much fun because I'm a Sag rising. And so we're all silly and we have a lot of fun. So if you want to do that, please go check my calendar. And if you book ahead of time, you will get a large discount between 5 and 75%. And if you want a pre-recorded reading, then please book that. Just look at the link in Hypsee. Let's go for now, but I'll be back because I'm always back, but I'll see some of you in the extended. Take care, Sag. Thank you. Bye-bye.